Alright, what's up, gamers? Happy Sunday. Happy, actually, wait, it's 2 p.m. Shit, we missed the turnips. I wasn't gonna buy the turnips anyway, but, yeah, we've officially missed the boat on buying the turnips for this week. That's fine. I'm gonna keep an eye on the prices, because I want to know what the pattern is, so I can try to predict next week. But we're gonna take a week off turnips. But yeah, let's get into it, I guess. We have to play some Animal Crossing. There are some animals in need of crossing. Hopefully those stupid pears have grown at this point. Today is Sunday, and I'm pretty sure I planted those on Wednesday. So, like, any way you look at it, it's been like... And when I planted them on Wednesday, I think I planted them Wednesday morning, technically. Because that was the day we cheated the timer a little bit to lock in the good turnip price. So, like, it's definitely been 4 days. It's definitely been 4 days at this point. Five days is the growth time. That sounds kind of right to me. Muck was like, it's 3 days, isn't it? But I don't think it's 3 days. I'm curious to see as well what, let's see what we got. Tiny pet corn hydra. I swear to God. Image. That stupid hydra is so big. Where is it? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, hydra. Look how big the hydra is. When you shrink him down. There we go. He's nice and small. Can you even tell what he is? Kinda. Ooh. I actually don't know what these are all gonna be. One of these is gonna be, one of these is, so we've got 3 fossils, but one is gonna be, I don't know what, and then another is gonna be, the raffle ticket that we couldn't fit in our inventory. That's probably this one. Yeah, here are those raffle tickets I was unable to give you earlier. Sorry for the delay. Please bring the raffle tickets on the last day of February. Here we go. This is Amber, which is a trash fossil. That's Torso, good fossil. Trilobite. Those are probably, that's probably bad. I wonder what this is, though, from home. There was a darling bazaar in the town square the other day, and I happened upon this adorable umbrella. I'm gonna sell your umbrella, Mom. Sorry. It's made of paper. Wait, is that what that says? Yeah, paper parasol. Don't know what I'm supposed to do with an umbrella made out of paper. I feel like that wouldn't work. Also, is it just me? Or, like... The trees changed color, right? And, like, the foliage on the ground, it didn't used to look like this. I think the game is starting to, like, transition into spring. It's starting to become spring. We have a dead tree there. Oh, I see a pear. I see money. Anyway, we're about to be slapped with, oh, I didn't check my new house. That's right. We're about to be slapped with the final debt. A 2-story house. Now then, there's the small matter of cost. Such luxury doesn't exactly come cheap. So that'll be 798,000 bells. Yep. All the bad. I can't make your house any bigger than it is now. It's beyond my skill. Seeing as how you asked for it and the work is done, you'll have to pay it all off, of course. So that's the final debt. Oh damn, look at this. That's nice. I might end up buying that just because I want it. Get a full home stereo. If is the paper parasol that great? Let's see. It is pretty good. Check that out. I think I'm still gonna sell it though. I mean, I guess it is called a parasol, so it's not an umbrella. It's not meant to hold up in the rain. 87 bells for this present from Mom. Yeah. Sorry, Mom. That's like no money, but I'll take it. I kind of forgot that I even had a money tree growing here, but hey, there's the money tree. So will that regrow money after 3 days? Like, will that be 3 bags every 3 days or whatever? Or is that a one-timer? Just a normal tree now? Okay, then I'll immediately chop that down. Well, once I'm done harvesting my pears, I'll chop that down and replace it with a pear. Yeah, that means my other money tree ought to be done as well, right? I'm gonna write this down, because I'm a bit curious about this. We are at 12,624. I'm gonna see how much money we make entirely, or let me deposit these bags first. We are at 15,624. So keeping in mind that this isn't all of the pear trees, because I've planted a ton more pear trees that are going to come in over time. We'll see how much money we make off the pears today. This might not even be a good spot. I don't know. That might be too close to all the other trees. Yeah, I've been to the island a bunch of times. I haven't been there in a long time. If I went there, there would be a huge haul of coconuts. But coconuts are kind of low value, and going to the island takes like a really long time because I have to sit through that guy's whole song or whatever. So I haven't been back in a while. But yeah, I went to the island. I have the GBA and everything, so I could do that. No. Coconuts are worth, like, 200 or something, or 150. Regular fruit are worth, like, 100, but these are not. These are foreign pears. These are pears shipped in all the way from Tucson, Arizona, which is where the best pears in the world are grown. So, these are 500 each. I guess that might be it. That might have been all of them from the first planting. Oh. It's actually good we found 3 more, because I need one to replace the money tree with. Yeah, my native fruit has been cherries this time. I've never seen an apple, and I never will. I'm curious. So I did get a letter from the HRA, right? What did they rate my house? 3,094. Mine, it looks too much like a warehouse, I guess. And then there's the amazing jackhammer as today's special thing. How amazing. Wow, so I've just got a second floor now. Crazy. I think you need 5 tickets to, like, do anything. So, yeah, there's my stash of money. That's about 300,000 right there, I think. So that's a good start for the amount of money that I need. That's a good start for the debt, but it's not going to be all of it. I'm going to hand it all in today. I'm going to get all of it handed in, and then I won't have a big stash of money anymore, which sucks. I'll miss having, like, a house full of bags, you know? I used to be rich. What happened? Okay, so the final is gonna come out to... yeah. I'm not doing it this week because there's not a very good chance of making money this week, if the info on the wiki is to be believed. But, I did do it last week, and that's where all of those bags came from. I made a lot of money there. So anyway, we ended at 28. 124, so... That is 10,000, 12... That was 12,500 from today's pair haul. Pretty good. An extra 12.5 just from pairs. I think that overall we'll probably be making, like... I don't know, I planted a lot of pear trees, but I don't know that we'll get over 40k. The pear trees will be worth over 40k, you know? Oh, that was a sneaky one. Wait, what the? Super Smash Bros? Am I gonna fall into a pit? What is this? What is this? Yeah, it's the thing from, but... You can bury it? Oh, and then if you walk over it, do you get owned? I should probably do that then, just to see. Let's see. Oh, if I can do it to villagers, maybe I can get Dora with it. If I find Dora... Are you Dora? Yes. I'm gonna put it in front of Dora's house. Where does Dora even live? Dora lives like over here, right? Yeah, I know, but I don't like them, so... I don't like Dora. I'll do anything I can to mess with her. I feel like this is just gonna hit me. I'm gonna go back to where Dora was. Oh man, that tree died and I didn't notice, so I didn't replace it. Not that I've seen. I have not found a watering can or anything like that. Damn, at the end of all this, I'm gonna have made like 40k today. That's good. That's the kind of money I need to be making. It's L. It's L. Everyone was we had a big argument about this the other day. It's L to dig up or to grab things without having to go into the menu or whatever. Wait a minute, hang on a sec. Where's my money? There should be... Hold up. There should be a money tree, like, right around here. Like I planted a money tree in this vicinity before that other money tree. So, and it... Like, I'm pretty sure it was this tree, and it just never gave me bags. There we go. Get wrecked. Deserved. Deserved. She stole 50,000 bells from me, so... She earned that. Please move to Tucson. It's it was the igloo mini games. You can like be challenged to basically gambling. You can be challenged to pretty much gamble bells on dumb little games with the villagers in the igloo, and Dora challenged me to a stupid game that she screwed me on and then made me give her 50,000 bells. And yes, it was a fossil by the leaf patch near the bridge. How many are we at here? 2 plus the pitfall. Oh, hey. Give me that. Yeah, we're at the end of winter here. The trees have changed colors, and the weird, like, ground ivy has changed colors. So, probably all the snow is gonna melt in a couple days, and we're gonna get to see, like, a nice green Animal Crossing. You can't keep your nose on the grindstone all the time. Watch me. I got money to make. Yeah, I found Donkey Kong. I think Mom gave me Donkey Kong for my birthday or something like that. So I have Donkey Kong, which is kind of a lame one to get. Donkey Kong's not that much fun. If I got, like, I don't know what all of... Oh, was it Pierce who gave it to me for my birthday? Or... I don't know. Maybe it was him. Yeah, I saw that. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like if I got Balloon Fight, I would become, like, addicted to trying to, like, get the high score in Balloon Fight. Or get a high score. I don't know what all of the options are. It's all like the kind of early NES games, right? It's all like is Super Mario Bros. Even an option? Or is it just like that initial wave of NES games where like the box design's all the same and it's like football, fighting champion, or whatever those games are called. You know what I'm talking about. It has Zelda 1. Wow, back before well, I guess with Nintendo Switch Online, they don't value their NES games very highly anymore. But they would charge you several dollars for that alone on Wii VC. I'm curious about all the furniture today. Raven pole. Nope. Gold stereo. None of these have any color, but I kind of want the gold stereo, so I'm just gonna buy it. I kind of want this anyway. And wait, if that's 4 raffle tickets, should I just buy, like... Maybe I should buy the Raven pole. Yeah, Raven pole. Giant and Shaman. Right? I should just buy this to get the 5th raffle ticket. I don't know. I think it's just per purchase because the first thing I bought was 2,000 bells, but it didn't give me 2 tickets. Well, I think I'm just gonna stick this in the corner. There we go. It's a little ugly in the corner. Can I... Here, the red clock doesn't have any... That's what we're gonna do. G logo can go there. Yeah, I don't have any music. I don't know how to get music to pop in a tune. And then I feel like I can probably just move this. And put my big pole there, because it's cool looking. Oh, okay. Well, KK Slider shows up on Saturdays, right? It's a Saturday thing. I think I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna stick the red clock right next to Valve's the orange box. Here's... I mean, this is garbage. Maybe I can sell all this back to him. Like, I don't actually want this furniture. I don't know if this is increasing my score to have this furniture at all. But I feel like this is garbage. Yeah, he also gives you credits. It's where you see the game's credits. So the plan is after we clear the last debt, we're gonna go get credits with KK Slider, and that's gonna be it. Nah, the upstairs is decorned. The downstairs is still looking proper. Well, I think we're gonna have another Saturday. I think we're gonna have another Saturday, because I don't think I'm gonna be done with this in the next 7 days. But then, I'll have to advance the clock. I'll have to cheat a little bit, if everyone's okay with that. I'll have to cheat a little bit to get him to show up at a time when I'm actually streaming, because I'm not normally streaming between 8 p.m. and midnight, so... Oh wait, I also came down here to get the, gonna catch any fish that I see along the way. Most of the fish that come out of the river like this are just like garbage. There's very few good fish that seem to spawn around here. It seems like the play is definitely fishing in the ocean. Even if there's a lot of garbage in the ocean as well, there's also just like... I feel like I was getting better fish on average out of there. Like, look at all of these pond smelts, dude. It's not good. It's just a bunch of pond smelts. I think I want to be fishing in the ocean. The island I don't think has better fish. The island, I did some fishing on the island and it kind of seemed like it had the same fish as if you just fish on the beach. Yeah, it is, someone mentioned that. It is permanently summer on the island, so technically it's a different set of fish. So, like, maybe it's better, but I don't really know. It didn't seem, like, insanely good or something when I was there in the past. I mean, maybe I should go to the island just to, like, get the coconut harvest, do some fishing there and see what happens. Hey, there's a good one. No, never mind. I keep thinking the crucian carp is the, that other one. The bitter fish. Or the bitterling, his name is. Crucian carp are trash. They're just trash fish. I didn't find today's buried bag. I think I didn't check the quadrant with the lost and found though. Like, I don't think I went there at all. So it might just be there. I'm gonna leave this. I think we're gonna go to the island, and I'm gonna get a bunch of stuff off the island. That's what I want to do. Yeah, PQ. It does seem that way, that the better fish do legit have a bigger shadow. That feels like the kind of thing where it's like, you read on the wiki that actually it doesn't matter, but I think it does matter. I think the bigger shadows are actually better. Or at least, like, they correlate to bigger fish, which tend to be better. I'm sure there's some, like, tiny fish where it's like, ah, you found the tiny, insanely rare fish. That's worth 30k. And it's, oh, alright. Yep, Lost and Found is just trash, as always. Yeah, I don't know, at this point, is my shop stalled out unless I go and get 3POka over here? Okay, I think I'm gonna do that then. Hang on, I have to grab my GBA. There it is. Been sitting on the couch next to me this whole playthrough, waiting for island usage. Ooh. My Game Boy turned on first try, too. That doesn't normally happen. Normally it takes a few tries because there's, like, I think the power switch is oxidized, so you kind of gotta jiggle it around a little bit to get it to, like, turn on. There's a big fish. That's a sea bass. That's a 3K sea bass that we're leaving right there. Can you stop the boat, Kappa? I need that fish. Yeah, no response. Dude, that fish is under his boat. I had no idea that they weren't gonna let me go to different islands, so I was just like, I'll go to Fiji, that's an island. And it turns out that Fiji is the only island now. Cool. There's the shirts that I left here on my first day of playing this game. It's kind of crazy, like, what? I feel like this is such an advanced feature to lock behind GBA connectivity. They, like, really went in with the whole island thing. So they're worth more than native fruit, but they're only worth, like, 150 each. They're not very good. A full inventory of them is decent. Decent enough money, so I'm willing to do this. But I'll probably end up replacing some of these with fish in my inventory. I forget how much the sea bass is. I think sea bass... I think it might be... I can't remember if that's considered the good fish or the bad fish. Because there's like... There's that red fish. I think the red one is the good one. I think sea bass might be bad. Yeah, red snapper is good. Sea bass is bad. That guy grabbed it and immediately ran. There's a butterfly over there. Curious, how much... Sea bass. How much does this sell for? It sells for 120, so... Sea bass are worth less than coconuts, so I'll just let him go. Whatever. That guy is worth less than a coconut, so I'd rather have a coconut in my inventory than that fish. There we go. Red snapper. I think these are worth like 3K or something insane. That fish is just leaving, though. This is a thing they do. If they spawn up here, they just leave. As a rule, I could care less about the opinions of mainlanders. I think of you as a friend. I have a feeling that tomorrow will be filled with as much pleasure as today. Is that a hint? Should I come back here tomorrow? Probably not. It seems like fish probably reload whenever you change quadrants as well, so you can just like run back and forth between these two squares of the islands. And just constantly spawn fish. Does this work? Nah, this doesn't seem to work. That's just gonna be a fish that leaves. I think I'm ready to leave the island. That's good enough. Yo, let's go. Now we leave. Okay. Okay, Kappa. No, 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 no. Yeah. Gonna be hard to get this fish, because he's too close to the boat. No. No, I'm not even facing you. Come on, dude. This will probably work. And then I missed him. Oh well. Let's go hand all this stuff in. Yep, 3,000 bells per red fish. That's kind of good money. That's pretty good. And the entire rest of the inventory in coconuts is only, like, less than half of that. That's why I don't really go to the island that much. It's not really very high value, and there's just like... You have to sit through the whole song both directions to get my Game Boy, get it to agree to turn on. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and hand in a bunch of money then. It's time to deposit all the bags. Farewell, my 300,000... I keep wanting to say yen. My 300,000 bells. I might play too much Yakuza. Like, oh, it's 300,000 yen right there. Give me that pond smelt. Hell yeah. $300,000. That means I still owe 498,000, dude. Damn. That's fine, because I've got... Oh. I still have 30. Well, here, let's just do that. And I've got 47, so... I really owe about 450 is the remaining amount of money. So at 40k a day, that's 11 days. And 40k is like kind of pushing the upper limits of what I can reasonably do in one day. To be honest. So I think this is going to take another 2 weeks of daily gaming. Yeah, 40k kind of depends on fossil luck and like pairs and if I decide to go fishing and like... Yeah. Excuse me. The first batch of pear trees came in today. And I made... I already forget how much I made. I think it was around 15k-ish, like a bit more. Somewhere between 15 and 20k. Closer to 20, maybe. My first money tree came in. Well, my first and only money tree came in, and it was a little underwhelming, because it's just, like, not that much, you know? Like, the tree, it grows 3 bags on it, but those 3 bags are worth a total of 3,000, so that's just not that much. It's not like they were 10k bags each or something, and it was, like, a huge amount. Yeah, if you plant a 30k bag in the glowing hole, I guess that would get you a bunch of money. The bitterling is worth like 1.3 here, I think. I definitely did over 40k today though, which is good. And if this is gonna take 2 more weeks, then we will... Actually, that reminds me, one last thing to do then. I am going to check the price. Does he even have a turnip price on Sunday? Yeah, the market's closed on Sunday. That makes a lot of sense. Otherwise, it would just be like... Imagine if the price he was offering on Sunday was higher than the buy price. And then you could just, like, ferry turnips back and forth all morning and just make, like, infinite money. It makes sense that the market's closed on Sunday. I think that's everything I want to do, though. We got a bunch of furniture. We got that there. We have... Oh, yeah, right. Right. Is that... Hang on. Like, how does it work? Once a player has bought or sold 150 worth of items... I don't know if I've bought or sold 150,000 items yet, and a player from another town has bought or sold at least one item. Okay. It will close and upgrade. So let's do that then. Let's save and quit, and then 3POka will come back, and 3POka is gonna have to go find an item to sell. Yeah, there might be a pair in his town. Maybe. Well, swap the memory cards. I assume the item can be from anywhere, but I know for a fact... I mean, I could just grab something off the beach. Worst case scenario, I can just grab something off the beach in chat room. I'm not sure that I've sold 150k worth of stuff yet, though. I mean, I sold him like 40k-ish today. What do I even have in the mail? What? That's the HRA, I think. Oh, right, I've got all this crap. I have Hawthorne Bonsai. When did I get this? Where did that come from? I guess one of the villagers probably gave it to me. I should check real quick, actually, to see if there are pairs. Nah, it looks like the pairs haven't come back in Tucson yet. Oh, should I not sell the bonsai then? Can I gift items? Can I gift items to Tapioca? Or Tapioki, I named myself. Can I just drop it in town and then collect them as Tapioki? I'll totally do that. I just got a bunch of free paper and some pears. Yeah, I can. That's what I'm thinking. I'll just put it in the house and then it'll stay. Hopefully it'll stay. I'm not gonna go searching through this entire town though. I'm gonna head out now. Yeah, that's the plan, Pixel. I'm gonna donate the paper. Since I'm starting to run a little bit low on paper. I'm 3POker from Tucson. Yep. That's me. Alright, so this is Hawthorne Bonsai is what it's called. In Animal Crossing. It does not have a color. But it does sell for 1,800, so I'm gonna donate it anyway. Here to make a donation. Oh, I can't drop things in the house. I guess... Can I drop, like, non-furniture things? No, I can't. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to drop it outside, and then come back into the game to pick it back up, because I don't want it to, like, get deleted or go somewhere weird. I'm gonna sell my normal clothes so that 3POka is stuck looking like a Nook employee forever. Yeah, he had 0 bells. All my bells were taken to pay off the debt. And as soon as I made the town and was free to play the game, I saved and quit. I only needed this character so that I could make the town of Tucson, Arizona, so that I could get the foreign fruit. And then also, I guess so I could go do that just now. So this is the last we're ever gonna see of 3POka. Nah, this is legit the last we're gonna see of him, because I have no use for him. The only thing... He only exists so that I can visit his town, and I don't even need to visit his town anymore, really. I could visit his town to get the pears from there, in like a I want more pears sort of way. Like, I could do that. Just to try to, like, squeeze every bit of cash out of each day of playing the game. But I think that's bad. I think that's bad cash per hour. This is like a... I'm importing RuneScape logic, where I'm thinking about the GP per hour of different activities. And that is not worth it. I think that training all the way to Tucson just to collect some pears and then training back is bad GP per hour. And my time with this game is better spent doing high-value activities in my own town. And then just playing less each day. And the game will end up taking less overall time. Though I'm not really trying to optimize for overall playtime. I do think I would like to finish in fewer IRL days. Yeah, the boat to the island is really bad, right? I think this is worse though, because you have to sit through you have to answer 2 prompts to the cat. You have to sit through all of this train animation stuff. They have to save the game and then load the game. I am enjoying the game. I am actually enjoying Animal Crossing. I think to the surprise of literally everyone, I actually think this is a good game, and I've had fun this playthrough. This is definitely much better than Harvest Moon. I didn't really like Harvest Moon that much, but I feel like this game gives you much more shit to do each day. Yeah, people have been hyping up Magical Melody. Magical Melody better be good. Swapping the memory cards again. I'm like away from my mic when I swap the memory cards. I have no idea if you could even hear what I was just saying. But I was just swapping the cards back so that we can load back in as Tapioki and then pick up the donations. But yeah, A Wonderful Life was kind of bad, which is crazy because, like, I had been hearing online for years about A Wonderful Life. Like, that game has got a lot of hype behind it. It's a lot of people's favorite Harvest Moon. Animal Crossing feels pointless. I mean, it definitely is pointless. It's definitely like... There are things to work towards as goals, though, but you have to decide that they're your goals. Actually, wait, hold up. I think there's 1 or 2 trees that need replacing, and I've got the pears for it, so that's what I'll do. There was a tree here. Gonna try one right here. This seems like a really sketchy spot, but I might as well. I wasn't really tracking. Oh, it only sells for $450. What? I thought the wiki said it sold for $1,800. Oh, that's the buy price. The sell price is only $450. Well, I'll take it anyway. Like, I started today at 3,000, and I ended today at 50,000. And at some point, I gave myself a bag. But then I also spent some. How much did I make today? I think I might have made about 47,000. I think the fact that I spent money and like added bags doesn't matter. I think I probably made about 47k today. Because I had the 2 redfish, I had all the pears, decent fossils. The money bag is 14 right there. So I think that was probably an above average day. Every day might start being like this, though, if my pears keep coming in. Like, once I'm in full pear production mode, things might get crazy. Anyway, that is going to be Animal Crossing for the day. I'm going to swap over to Prince of Persia, the game that I know everyone here has been looking forward to so much. Everyone's just been sitting through my Animal Crossing going, oh man, this shit sucks, but Prince of Persia, now that's the real content.